Good morning. What you don't know can hurt you. That's why you got to hire it done. My name's Adam Helfman. Good morning, everyone. It's beautiful out right now. Sun is out. Clear skies. A little hazy. But it's a beautiful fall day. That's right. I said fall. Summer's over. But, hey, I'm here. Home improvement time. After school, after Labor Day, school starts. Guess what? It's home improvement season. Homeowners are looking to do all kinds of work around their house before the winter comes. And it's important that you find the right contractors. And don't forget, today's shout-out Saturday, 248-539-9797. If you're a friend of the show, contractor, essential worker, or you have a question Google can't answer, text us, 248-539-9797. Got a good show lined up today. We just finished an awesome hour of home improvement. Shout out to Bubba in the house. So what do you got going on around your house? Are you thinking about maybe fixing your outdoors? Fixing your indoors? Both? What is your home improvement checklist? What is it on your list that you need to do around your house? You want a new bathroom? Do you want to do kitchen? Well, let me just say this. Pricing, cost of materials, cost of labor, outrageously through the roof. So homeowners, I need to let you know that the contractors are not taking advantage. What's happening is we're going to call post-COVID. Distribution, manufacturing, installation, labor, everything was affected. And now that we're building it back, the costs have all of a sudden exploded. You're like, wait a minute. No way. That's the problem. Think about this. Let's use a small bathroom remodel, okay? How much should a small bathroom remodel cost? Back in the day, I used to say a small bathroom remodel was $5,000 to $6,500. And what that meant was new toilet, new shower, new tub, either one, new vanity, new top, new tile, basically a remodel, full gut. Today, the same three-piece bathroom, gutted to the studs, rebuilt, keeping the toilet, vanity, and shower / tub in the same location, is about $11,000 to $15,000 today. Think about that, my friends. That's straight up inflation. Now, does the home's resale value increase? Of course, a new bathroom is great. The key here is, can you afford it? The price is very difficult. Very, very difficult. It's important that you understand that. So that makes it even more crucial that you as a homeowner find the right contractor. You know, I get hundreds, and literally, I'm not making it up, hundreds of emails every week with homeowners asking me advice, questions, who to find, and then how to fire contractors. My best video is how to fire contractors. It's like one that went viral on YouTube. But I don't like take credit for that or like take pleasure in that, because I'd rather you have a good experience with the contractor. And of course, that's the problem. You could have a great contractor and start the job off great, but then it falls off for whatever reason. And half the time, friends and listeners, you're not going to like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it. Half the time when there's a home improvement problem, it's the homeowner's fault. Yeah, you heard me. Sometimes it's your fault. You know, you have homeowners who different personalities. That's why it's so tough for a contractor. It's the best thing my father ever taught me was to say no. Adam, learn to say no. Oh, come on, Dad. We can do anything for anyone. Nope. Learn to say no. He was so right. After the fact, what do I know? I know now. Triton Plumbing. Nick. Trenchless sewer and drain experts. All right. Shout out to Nick from Triton Plumbing. Keeping the drains clear. So making sure that you understand the quality of the contractor you're dealing with can save you money in the long run. But also make sure you're a homeowner that doesn't try and screw the job up. And why do I say that? Because I have experience. I've experienced know-it-all homeowners. I've experienced know-it-all neighbors. Right? There's 1,000 reasons why you go into the job with a good attitude as a contractor, and then the homeowner throws you right off. Looking for angles. Looking for the aha gotcha moment. You know, who wants that headache? Who needs that? It's crazy. So what is the right way to do this? How do you do it? You have to be clear with the contractor. You have to be clear with the homeowner. And the way to do that is to write the proposal and contract like a story. And I always say that to people. They look at me like, huh? What? No, you have to write it like a story. This is not like a lawyer and like a whole, like the technical engineering BS. This is bathroom remodel. Step 1, plans and permits. Step 2, demolition. Okay? So that way the homeowner can say, oh yeah, beginning, a middle, and an end. And we're going to break that down after we take a break. 248-539-9797. It's Shout Out Saturday for you. My name's Adam Helfman. Keep it locked in right here. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. I'm having a really good Saturday. I hope you are too. And we're talking about bathroom remodeling, how crazy the costs have gone up, what to do, how to write a scope of work or a contract for a homeowner so that everyone's on the same page. The key to successful renovation is communication. It really is. If you can talk to your contractor or your builder and he can talk back to you and you guys have a good communication, then it helps the whole process. It doesn't make it perfect, but it helps the whole process. What I do is I tell homeowners that if you get a scope of work or a breakdown of the work you're paying him for, the way to do that is to have it written like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end. Let's use bathroom remodel as an example because bathroom remodel uses everything: plumbing, electrical, heating, tile, paint, drywall, insulation, cabinets, everything. So why not use a bathroom? So the key here is if you're hiring a contractor to do a bathroom, have him write out what he's going to do like a story. Number one, step one, plans and permits, right? Plans are the plan of the project. Permits are going to the city and getting a permit. After that, it's demolition. What is demolition, Mr. Contractor? Well, that's when we were going to, contractor to demo bathroom, remove toilet, remove vanity, remove floor, remove walls, remove bathtub, put all that in the demo category and explain to me, Mr. Contractor, what that means. Now, a really good contractor is going to say, yeah, we're going to demo your bathroom down to the studs. We're going to remove the following items. Boom, 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 boom. Caveat, asterisk, point of note, Mrs. Homeowner, if we remove the floor, if we remove the walls, and when we do that, if we find rotted wood, if we find mold, biohazards, there could be a potential extra cost to fix it and get it done properly. Now, as a contractor, you tell the homeowner, listen, Mrs. Jones, when we rip out your toilet, there's a possibility that there's rotted wood around it. It is our practice as a professional contractor, Mrs. Homeowner, not to install a new toilet over rotted wood. So what the protocol and the advice we give you is that we want to make sure that wood below the toilet is secure and not rotted. So what we may do is put brand new plywood. We may run a couple 2x6s, 2x8s, 2x4s, sistering the existing joist to make sure it's strong enough to hold the new flooring. And by the way, Mrs. Jones, when that happens, there's going to be a charge for that because we didn't already charge you to do that because we don't know what's below. Sounds fair? Yeah, of course it's fair. Now, if you're a homeowner, you can be like, okay, Mr. Contractor, I understand that. I'm very glad you told me that the floor could be rotted. And if there is rotted floor, that you're going to charge me extra to make sure the floor gets fixed properly. I'm great with that. However, Mr. Contractor, has this happened to you in the past? Contractor's, oh yeah, that's why I'm telling you. Well, that's great. So can I ask you another question, Mr. Contractor? Sure, what's that, Mrs. Homeowner? Well, since you've done this before, is there a possibility that you can tell me approximately what it'll cost to replace some of that wood? Glad you asked, Mrs. Homeowner. I don't know what the problem is, but last time in another job, we had to do this, and this. It cost the homeowner $600 in labor and $300 in material, $900. I can't see in your problem in your bathroom, Mrs. Jones, any more than that, but you could be prepared for something around there. How does that sound? Homeowner's like, ooh, well, I didn't know. I better put a contingency. Hopefully it won't cost that much. Yes, Mrs. Homeowner, it shouldn't, but just want to prepare you. That is how you write the scope of work like a story. And then when you have like demolition and you show up in the story and you say, hey, the caveat here is if we find rotted wood, now move forward. After rotted wood, after demolition, it's called putback or construction. Now you put on the new floor. Now you insulate the walls. Now you do the rough plumbing, the rough electrical, the rough heating. And you write it like a story in the order of operations. And then you get to the end of the job. A lot of contractors say, oh, at the punch list. No, 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 no. That's so 1990s. It's not punch list anymore, friends. With the way the world is, and hear me out, the way the world is it's not punch list. It's usable completion. Usable completion. That's important for you to know this. And you're a contractor, you need to know this. If you're a homeowner, understand this. Okay? Usable completion. Let me give you an example. The job's done. The homeowner can flush the toilet and take a shower and use the toilet and use the bathroom. However, one of the cabinet doors came in and it was cracked. The 6 knobs to open the cabinet doors in the drawers, there's only 4 that showed up. The shower door, European shower door, is not in yet because glass is taking an extra 6 weeks today. However, a shower curtain allows you to use the shower. That, my friends, is considered usable completion. At that point, you have to pay the contractor if the contract says pay the final balance upon usable completion. Now, if there's still work to be done, if there's enough product still waiting on, shower door, hardware, items like that, that is a sum of money. Like a shower door right now is like $2,000, $2,200. Think about that, my friends. If that's the case, you should hold back some of that. However, you still got to pay the contractor for the majority of the work. Now, if you have a really contentious relationship with him and it's been back and forth and you don't trust him, I would suggest you as a homeowner sit with him and say, hey, look, you sold me on this job and I was excited, but during the process you did this, and this. And you said you're going to do this, but you did that. You said you're going to do that, but you did this. Contractor can say, you know what, Mrs. Jones, I apologize. It didn't go like we planned. And the reason why is because I didn't make the cabinets. We ordered them, and this is what happened. Mrs. Jones, you were supposed to pay me on Monday. You waited 2 Mondays to pay me because you were messing around with the money. It took my job off the trajectory, and now I had to send my guys somewhere else to get them paid. I'm not a bank. You didn't sign a contract with the bank of contractor. You signed a contract with Mr. Contractor. You're the bank, Mrs. Homeowner. And a lot of homeowners don't realize that the contractors are not your bank. And if you want them to be your bank, be prepared to pay for that. So says the Rothschilds. Shout out to Clean Springs Water, Delta, Ohio. 248-539-9797. You got a question Google can't answer? We were talking about how much a bathroom remodel costs. It used to be $6,750. Now it's almost $12,000, $15,000. You can do bathrooms that are crazy, like crazy prices. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, I'm going to be talking about real estate agents, how to find a good real estate agent, and how it impacts the roofing business, believe it or not. My name's Adam Helfman. Keep it locked in right here. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. So we're going to change subjects, switch gears for a minute, and we're going to talk about real estate agents and how they impact your house, especially if you're selling and buying, and what are some of the solutions, and how does it overlap into the home improvement business? Well, specifically, obviously, roofing. But by the way, 248-539-9797. Shout out Saturday. Listen, lots of home improvements talk. You know, the number one home improvement that homeowners do, it's not a do-it-yourself project, is roofing. I know a lot of my listeners think, oh, here we go, roofing again, roofing this, roofing that. Well, roofing is huge, okay? And the old model of roofing, which is still prevalent, you see it on the news every day. You see a lot of my old contractors that are roofers doing the same thing. The business is changing. Either you lead, you follow, or you get out of the way, okay? And Hire It Done, as you know, we like to lead. There's nothing wrong with leading, but that's my goal, and that's my responsibility to homeowners, is to lead. So what are we going to do? Well, this is a message to real estate agents, okay? And if you know anybody that's a real estate agent, you should share this with them, okay? We have a networking event September 28th, okay, at the Brown Iron Brew House, which is on Woodward Avenue in Royal Oak. It's by the Beaumont Hospital, that new huge strip mall they put there. Some really cool stuff there, by the way. I like it there. It's a good shawarma place around the corner. But Brown House Brewery, or Brown House Brew House, Brown Iron, excuse me, I never say it right. Brown Iron Brew House. We have a networking event exclusively for real estate agents. Now, why would real estate agents want to come to a networking event put on by the Roof Resource? You've heard me talk about the Roof Resource before. It's the new business model for roofing that allows homeowners to get a roof at cost. And as you know, I'm the most hated guy in the roofing industry right now because of this project. And it's okay, because I've been doing home improvement for 3+ decades. And for the 30+ years I've been doing it, I've done all kinds of home improvement. And roofing has always been the one that homeowners don't do themselves. And it's also the most archaic of all business models. It's the old model. And how does the old model work? It's simple. Call up a contractor to come to your house for a roof. Have the contractor come to your house. Have them pitch to you the roof they want to sell you. Tell you why you need to use their roof. In the first hour, you're $30,000. In the second hour, you're $19,900. And you're sweating. And you're like, oi, get out of my house. Oi, stop. I don't want, sometimes you sign the deal just to make them leave. Homeowners don't want contractors coming to their house and beating them up for 2 hours. Today, younger people, they want to buy a home improvement from an app. So, being that said, that's the Roof Resource. That's why it's so popular, and that's why it's all over Metro Detroit right now. And next year, we'll be the largest roofer in Michigan. You watch, guaranteed. Now, there are other roofers out there that are good. Don't get me wrong. But if you want a roof done properly by a preferred roofing network, licensed, insured, vetted contractors, and if you want to save a ton of money, then visit theroofresource.com. So what does that have to do with this networking event? Well, let me explain to you. When you buy a house, let's use the purchase side. You go to Birmingham, Bloomfield, Clawson, Macomb, wherever, and you buy a house. What do? You put the offer in, the offer is accepted, contingent upon inspection. Oh, inspection. Well, if you talk to real estate agents and you say, hey, is a bad roof, a leaky roof, a deal killer when the inspector comes out? And they look at you and their eyes roll. Oh, my God, I hate when that happens. I'm on pins and needles. Well, if that happens, moving forward, okay, and this is why this networking event, Thursday, September 28th, is so important. It's at the Brown Iron Brew House in Royal Oak, 6:30 p.m. Just go to our Facebook page, The Roof Resource, or Hire It Done, or any of those. It's all on there. Anyways, my point is, if you go to a real estate agent and you say to them, hey, if you had an ability to give a homeowner a roof at cost, would that save deals? Oh my God. You have no idea how valuable that is. Right. So if you're a real estate agent, or if you know a real estate agent, remember, you're doing your buyer or your seller a huge favor. Because as a real estate agent, you can't put a new roof on for them. You can just say, oh, well, here's the name of a person. Well, now, if you're selling the house and the inspector says, hey, the roof is bad, you can say, hey, we have the roof resource. Here's what it's going to cost to do the roof. Let's put it in escrow. Or let's just have the new homeowner buy it. If you're the seller or you're the buyer and the inspector says, oh, my God, this roof is rotted. It needs to be replaced. No problem. You can have the roof resource come out, give you a quote, and the buyer can get a discount or the seller can pay for the roof. But the point is, instead of $30,000 for the roof, it's half or close to half. Depends on what you use. Think about that, friends. That's why if anyone out there knows any real estate agents, you can't afford not to go. We have hundreds of real estate agents that we're friends with, that we're aligned with. Every one of them that I've talked to, there's not been one that says, oh, well, I'm not going to use that. Every one of them has said, this is such a great tool in my toolbox to be able to offer a homeowner a roof at cost or a buyer or a seller. It's a game changer, my friends. And by the way, if you're just a homeowner who needs a new roof, obviously you go to the roof resource and check pricing. If it's apples to apples, I love this. If you go apples to apples and you understand that when you get a roof with the complete system, what does that mean, complete system? It's pretty simple. The system is the brand of the shingle, right? Owens Corning, GAF, Certainty. And then you need the underlayment. You need the starter. All that, right? Synthetic underlayment, whatever it is, you got to use the same brand. All Owens Corning. What does that get you as a homeowner? A better warranty. There are contractors who will sell you the Owens Corning shingle and then put all the imported, lower quality, lower product, lower cost underneath. You as a homeowner don't know. You see the Owens Corning label on the shingles. You're like, oh yeah, I got the Owens Corning roof. And then the rest of the stuff is all generic. I'm not going to say crap, but it's generic, less quality. But what it gives you, my friends, it gives you the better warranty. Remember, if the product's not installed properly, it's useless. But the warranty makes a difference. Homeowners need that. And by the way, the warranty's also transferable. You like that? So if you could sell the house and say, hey, I have a brand new roof with a 40-year warranty. I'm telling you, it's totally worth it. So if you're listening and you know a real estate agent, and you know any real estate agents, let me tell you something. Share this with them. Thursday the 28th at the Brown Iron Brew House. Say that 10 times fast. Brown Iron Brew House. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, the roof resource. And you can learn more about it. Like, seriously, a lot about it. 248-539-9797. You got a question Google can't answer? Today's Shout Out Saturday, as you know. We always want to give you good advice here at Hire It Done. That's what we try to do, right? Kevin Clark, the Landscape Group in Milford. Shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. Research. Did you know research? Blah, blah, my God, I got marbles in my mouth today. Research states that at current trends, in less than 30 years, marine plastic pollution will likely outweigh all the fish in the sea. I don't like that. Canned tuna fish? Now you got canned plastic? Oy. Ditch the plastic, but keep the taste of bottled water with your very own in-home drinking water system, right? Beauchamp Water Treatment Solutions. You know the Jared Beauchamp, he's the king of water. They'll clean your water. But you know what I heard? Let me tell you something I heard recently. I heard that with AI, in case you didn't know what AI is, artificial intelligence. They claim with AI, you can clean the oceans using AI in less than 10 years. Think about that, friends. Now, artificial intelligence, right? So it uses algorithms and math and all this magic, voodoo. All of a sudden, you get these devices that float through the water around the country, around the world, and start cleaning up the water. So ChatGPT can clean the water. That's my deduction. 248-539-9797. I would love for you to text me a question about this real estate event. We're going to talk more about it when we come back. My name's Adam Helfman. Keep it locked in right here. Welcome back. This is Higher Dumb. My name's Adam Helfman. Got a question this morning that Google can't answer? 248-539-9797. Text me. It's also Shout Out Saturday. Don't forget about that. So we're talking about this real estate networking event. You got to understand something. Finding a good real estate agent has never been easy. Okay? A lot of them are very professional. A lot of them have great reputations. I know a ton of real estate agents that are very serious about their craft, are very professional, and bust their butt to get you the best price, the best quality, the best buyer, everything for your house. So how does that impact roofing? Well, we were talking about the roof resource and real estate agents. We have an event Thursday, September 28th. It's at 6:30 p.m. at the Brown Iron Brew House. And if anybody you've listened to the show over the past year, you'll know that we've aligned ourselves with the roof resource because they sell a homeowner a roof at cost. Now, it used to be that was too good to be true. It used to be, how can that be? Well, the old model allowed for a high price. The new model allows for the highest quality at the lowest price. It's almost like an oxymoron. Now, I wouldn't put my reputation on the line, friends. I would not if I didn't believe in this wholeheartedly. Because you got to remember, my number one source of business came from roofers. Homeowners came to me to find the best roof. Homeowners came to me to find contractors that knew what they were doing. And the number one request through the Hire It Done lead generation system was always roofing. Why? Because Hire It Done. It's the opposite of do it yourself. Nobody does their own roof. Sure, there's a handful of people here. Oh, I'm a roofer. What are you talking about? Me and my buddies with a case of beer, we're going to do the best. Okay, good. You're the 1%. 99% of us don't do their own roofs. You have to Hire It Done. And if you're going to spend $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a roof, you might as well get the right contractor. Now, let me go on record and say this. There are some very good roofers out there. I know a lot of them. And if you don't use the roof resource and you end up with one of the guys I know, you can sleep well at night knowing that they're going to be okay. My only gig here is that the guys who install our roofs are the same guys that install the competitors' roofs. And they want to work for us more. You want to know why? Because at the roof resource, the homeowner pays the roofer the day he walks off the job. And that allows us to schedule better. It allows us to negotiate better. And it allows you, the homeowner, to see the real transparent cost of the way things go. It's just a new way of doing business. And the result of that is a better quality job and a better price. You understand, friends? Hire It Done. The roof resource. We are leading the way into a new era of better pricing. You have to lead, follow, or get out of the way. I prefer to lead. So this networking event is for real estate agents. And the real estate agents who are selling houses and buying houses for homeowners need to make sure that that homeowner buys a house with a roof that doesn't leak. Or they sell the house that the roof is not going to deal break or be a deal breaker. Is that understood? Because if it's not, you can always come to me directly and I can explain it to you. And because we've built this company, the Roof Resource, through the leadership of Mike Harvey, the CEO and founder, he's now taken it from entrepreneurial business to a real business, a proven model, to now franchise model. And guess what, friends? The whole Metro Detroit area, Southeast Michigan, is covered with franchisees. We've sold it. And we've gotten partners, franchisees, that are all rock stars. And they're all going to be at the networking event. Because it's important that everyone listens and learns about this. And if you're a real estate agent, it's your obligation to give the homeowner the best products, the best advice, the best go-to. And so if you have a homeowner that wants to buy a house, and you take them to a house and they love it and they put an offer in, and you're like, we submitted the offer. The offer was accepted. Yes. So excited. And then the inspector comes and says, oh, I went in the attic. I did an attic inspection. And I see rotted plywood. I see rusty nails. I see signs of biogrowth. I see bath fans blowing humid air into the attic. Oy vey. What are we going to do, Houston? Well, do you kill the deal? Do you save the deal? At that moment, there's a juncture. Do you pivot? Do you say, don't worry, Mrs. Homeowner, I got the roof resource. We'll handle this. Or do you say, oh man, Mrs. Homeowner, there's mold, biogrowth in the attic. Let's run for the hills. That's a situation that everyone needs to understand and how to solve it. This is a new tool in the real estate agent's toolbox. If you're the selling agent and the inspector says, hey, this roof's going to have to be replaced, the selling agent's like, oh no, what are we going to do? I don't want to lose the deal. Well, in the past, some would be like, hey, don't say nothing, hide it, whatever. No, don't hide anything. Full transparency, full disclosure. If you're the selling agent, hey, Mrs. Homeowner, look, this roof situation could kill our deal. However, let's get the roof resource out here and get a price. And say to the homeowner, look, normally a new roof's $12,000. We got it for $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. We're going to take that off the price, or we're going to replace the roof and give you a brand new roof. Now, if you're the selling agent and they put a new roof on before you sell it, rightly so, you should increase the sales price because it's got a brand new roof. Plus, you get a 40-year lifetime warranty, 12 years on the labor. So, if you're a real estate agent, and again, if you're not, and you know a real estate agent, and you know that this could also help, please understand. You better tell your real estate friends, hey man, Thursday to September 28th, 6:30 p.m. at the Brown Iron Brew House in Royal Oak by the hospital over there. You should go meet the roof resource, meet the franchisees, and understand that this is a new tool in your toolbox to help sell more houses, to save deals. 248-539-9797. I'm looking to build a home up north, the Bel Air area. What kind of... didn't come up. Harry from Rochester. Cost per square foot. Oh, nothing extravagant. What kind of cost per square foot to build a simple finished house? Nothing extravagant. Great show. Love listening to you. Harry from Rochester. So, Harry, that's a great question. Cost per square foot depends, right? Do you like gold faucets? Do you like Kohler? Or do you like Delta? You know what I'm saying? Do you want a toilet that wipes it? Or do you want one with a heated seat? Or you want one that you just flush? But you said basic, okay? A simple finished house. It's a loaded question, my friend, but I'm going to give you the answer. Today, forget about the land. Forget about anything but just the house. You can get a simple finished basic house for $150 a square foot. Now, you can think I'm crazy, but back in the day, I built for $50. I built for $60 a foot, blah, 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 blah. Starting today, a simple house is $150 a square foot. Keep your hands on the wheel. Don't crash. But again, like I talked about earlier with the inflation, be careful. Prices have gone up. You have to be smart with your money, my friends. Take it from me. It's important. Every dollar saved helps you. Why do you think the roof resource is so popular? Everyone in Metro Detroit is getting a roof. And if they're getting a roof and they're saving money and they're getting a 40-year, 50-year roof, why not? I'm telling you, as a 3-decade industry veteran, nationally known home improvement expert, this is it, friends. We've cracked the code. This is a new business model, a new way to do it. It's so important that real estate agents come to this. They should all know about this. Brown Iron Brew House, September 28th, 6:30 p.m. I'm going to be there. So if you want to fight me, I'll be there. Because I'll be eating barbecue. It's that simple. I love barbecue. Do you like barbecue? I like barbecue ribs. What am I saying? You know how I am. So anyways, I wanted y'all to know what a great weekend this is going to be and has been. Colorado, I'm going to be watching them today at like 3 or something. Anyways, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I'm grateful for all you. This is Hire It Done, and I'll be back next week. Have an awesome weekend.